My wife gave our home to her sister. The crash woke me at 3 a.m., a shattering of glass that tore through our Phoenix home. I stumbled into the living room to find a broken lamp, beer cans scattered, and my wife's sister Tara sprawled on the couch, reeking of whiskey. My heart sank, a familiar dread clawing at me. Clara, my wife, stood in the hallway, her eyes wide with guilt. It's temporary, she'd promised when Tara moved in 3 months ago. Temporary? Now our home was a wreck, our peace stolen, and Clara's choice hung between us like a betrayal. She let this happen, I thought, my fists clenched. She chose her over us. I'm Ryan, 39, a construction foreman who valued order, building homes as sturdy as I tried to make our life. Clara, 36, was a social worker, her empathy boundless but blind to red flags. Her heart was my refuge, but her loyalty to family often eclipsed me. Tara, Clara's younger sister, 32, was a drifter, charming, reckless, always between jobs. I'd warned Clara about Tara's history, unpaid loans, wrecked apartments. "She's family," Clara insisted, handing Tara our spare keys. "It's my call." The signs crept in like termites. Tara arrived with a duffel bag, promising to stay just a week. Weeks became months. She'd blast music late, leave dishes rotting, and borrow our car without asking. Clara made excuses. She's grieving Dad's death. Our savings dipped. $200 for Tara's emergencies, $300 for her phone bill. Clara grew tense, dodging my questions about Tara's plans. She's protecting her, I told myself, ignoring the resentment building. She wouldn't let this ruin us. But nights alone, stepping over Tara's mess, I wondered if Clara still saw me. Am I invisible? The conflict erupted one sweltering afternoon. I came home to find our TV gone, pawned by Tara for rent money she never paid. "Where's Clara?" I demanded, finding Tara smoking on our patio. "She's at work," Tara slurred, shrugging. "Chill, I'll replace it." "Replace it?" I roared. "This is our home." Clara rushed in, alerted by Tara's text. "Ryan, calm down," she said, her voice strained. "She's struggling." "Struggling?" I snapped, pointing at the empty TV stand. "She's destroying us, Clara. I told you not to let her in." "It's my family," she shouted, tears brimming. "I can't abandon her." "You abandoned me," I said, my voice low, shaking. "She chose Tara over us." I found Tara's lease agreement, hidden in Clara's desk, signed over our guest room for a year. A year? My chest burned. She lied. My emotional journey was a descent. Confusion hit first. How could she keep this from me? Then denial. Maybe Tara will leave soon. Pain followed, sharp and raw, as I pictured our home, our first purchase, our sanctuary, trashed. We worked so hard, I thought, replaying nights we painted walls together, laughing. Anger surged, hot and unrelenting. She let Tara break us. I wanted to throw Tara's bags out, to demand Clara choose. But fear whispered, what if she picks her? I sat in my truck, staring at our house, feeling like a stranger. Do I even belong here? The twist came a week later. Clara's mom, Diane, arrived, her face etched with worry. "Tara's not just a mess," she said, handing me a folder. Inside were court papers. Tara was wanted for theft in another state, using our address to dodge warrants. Clara had known for weeks, covering for her, thinking she could fix Tara. "She didn't tell you," Diane said, "because she thought you'd kick Tara out." Kick her out? My anger shattered into betrayal. Clara's protecting a criminal. But the folder held more. Letters from Tara to Clara, confessing her spiral after their dad's death, her shame. She's broken, I realized, my heart twisting. And Clara's trying to save her. Suddenly, Clara's secrecy wasn't just betrayal. It was love, misguided but real. She's drowning too, I thought. But why shut me out? The aftermath was a storm. I confronted Clara in our bedroom, the folder between us. "You knew she was a fugitive?" I asked, my voice low to avoid waking Tara. Clara's eyes filled with tears. "I thought I could help her," she whispered. "She's my sister, Ryan." "And I'm your husband," I said, my throat tight. "You lied to me. You risked our home." "I was scared," she admitted, her voice breaking. "I thought you'd hate her, hate me." "I don't hate you," I said, softer now. "But this can't go on." Diane pleaded with me to fix it, to keep Tara safe. "Not my guest," I said, my voice cold. "Not my problem." But Clara's trembling hands, her desperate eyes cracked my resolve. Can I abandon her now? I wondered, seeing the woman I loved, torn between family and us. We called the police. Tara was arrested, her warrants catching up. Clara sobbed as they took her away, but I held her, my anger fading into resolve. "We'll get through this," I said, unsure if I believed it. We hired a lawyer for Tara, using Diane's savings, not ours. Our home was ours again, but the damage lingered. Scratched floors, empty savings, fractured trust. The emotional growth was grueling. I grieved our old life, the quiet evenings now tainted by memories of chaos. Can I trust her again? I wondered, watching Clara clean Tara's old room, her hands shaking. But I grew, learning to speak my fears, to demand honesty. Clara grew too, setting boundaries with her family, prioritizing us. We rebuilt, slowly, with therapy and late-night talks. 6 months later, we sat in our living room, the lamp replaced, the walls repainted. Tara was in rehab, facing her charges, writing Clara letters of apology. "I broke us," Clara said, her voice soft, holding my hand. "You didn't," I replied, meeting her eyes. "You bent us. We're tougher now," she smiled, fragile but real, and handed me a photo from our first home closing, our faces beaming. "I choose you," she'd written on the back. My throat tightened. Love's a choice, I thought, hanging the photo above our fireplace, and we're choosing it. The ending wasn't clean. Some nights I still felt the sting of Clara's secrecy, the weight of Tara's chaos. But our home felt like ours again, filled with Clara's laughter, my steady plans. We weren't whole, but we were healing. One honest word, one shared glance at a time. What would you do if your partner's family tore your life apart? Could you rebuild, or would you walk away?